Greetings and welcome back to what should be episode 6, I believe. Vampire. Yeah, I wasn't sure the sound was working, but it is. Blood Sisters, the Night Out. Oh yeah, that is the dream. Okay, we'll redo this bit and pay a bit more attention.
Well, hello there, buddy. I, did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry.
Who is they?
Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
Yeah.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's the truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely holding on to my Rosalind and Lou theory. We'll see soon enough, I suppose.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here
Oh yeah, that girl.
the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
Now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem, Miss,
Verona. It's just Verona.
Is it really?
Calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing. And you want me calm?
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night.
Okay, give them here.
Honest. This has got me shook up, detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Really? That walkout animation, come on. Okay, we are back. Controlling Fabian as expected. A flashback. Will we have another flashback within a flashback? Is the question. Oh. Cross of St. James. Which time at the murders? Rebar. There we go. Oh yeah, these are my... Yeah, okay. Okay, Captain Manuel do, etc.
Now this was...
Alright. Oh, and the letter. Really?
Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the owner of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
Now, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, Loquacious Letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny, see if something is getting reheated.
Of course, detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood. The rebar killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her. What's cooking, Charlie?
So,
Hey, come.
So he never leaves, basically. That's kind of silly.
Well, thank you. You won't miss it. Keep it real.
lemon.
That is silly. Though this doesn't make Malkavian look like a very interesting clan to play all these mind tricks.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
No, obviously.
Sweet time, Miss Verona. But it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Exactly. But anyway,
Come on.
we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike, and here you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do kill. Oh, never mind.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
So the Glacier or the Macomb. Okay. New leads added. New leads added.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Captain Muldoon. Officially a police officer. Or is that some other Muldoon? Hello. Select a lead to investigate from the map. Okay.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never
Really?
can resist a well-packed set of
So
suspicion.
what did I say about Malcavs being insane?
What is it today, detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
They were on DB Cooper.
Word on D.B. Cooper? The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At
Oh.
precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
I fully believe it. This will be a DLC. The Ghost Fairies and Bean Illuminati. I don't think I know though.
Anything new on the ghost fairies?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that
Captain Stoltzy.
our military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments.
Again with the time travel.
Apparently, it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
Oh, it did. You don't know that?
Anything
Then they got you good.
Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they're always wide awake and a bit jittery.
Behind the Camarilla, behind the Kindred, lies an even more secret society. The Canucks. Right?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you.
Hmm.
Oh, sure. There are news clippings, side notes, dockets, and warrants, all marked for your man.
Is it just Benny?
1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
Hmm.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of are still in. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5
This is the familiar MO.
and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
Hmm. Alright, that is one lead investigated. There's this dude again.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders.
Oh, I didn't even get the joke until he made the remark.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe
So Benny is literally the...
orphanage burned down.
Huh.
Thanks. I got things to do.
I didn't realize that until now. Does that mean we will also be... I mean, Fire will also be officially a law enforcement officer now. Hmm.
I decided to visit a few places
Fast travel.
I might have stumbled out of. I needed to take a look at my options, figure out where to go first on my mental map of Seattle.
We can fast travel to them, eh? Well, this one is close enough to get to without fast travel. Let's do that. We'll fast travel afterwards. Oh, nice freeze.
Get away from weather like this.
Evening, Reggie.
Mr. Fabian.
Might I?
All I have.
There we go.
Much better. Keep warm, Red.
Do you?
Oh, I just remembered something. This may be a very flawed memory.
What I'd give for a bed.
Yes, that is the place that leads to that hideout. Where Fire is resting. Can I enter that hideout? I want to check something in there.
Nope.
Shame, shame, shame.
Nothing to say. Yeah, I didn't. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Shame, shame, shame. That is the right place, right? Yeah, okay. I wonder. It is a memory of something optional that can be done in that hideout. Doesn't look like I can do it yet, or have I already passed the point where it can be done? I do not know.
Verona remembered the Macom bar, and I was sure they would remember her. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Where is that other character? Yeah.
Hey, old buddy. I'd like to buzz your chill just a little.
The traveler's on the road.
Ooh, I have a mighty thirst on me.
The traveler is on the road.
Drop.
Huh?
It's the act, friend Fabian, that makes...
Is he referring to the nomad?
So act.
That's better, but... Well, there's detecting to...
It's a long...
Okay.
We paid good money for this lingerie. No one can even see it.
Death key.
Huh. Someone must have smuggled this in. Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Ah yes, the classic joke.
No show tonight. Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting. Smash a bottle
Benny?
here and everyone would go real quiet.
Looks like it is Benny.
There'd be an accident, or the man himself would have a word to say.
Looks like where they might have finished the night, rather than started it. Oh, that's an alternate exit, okay. Hey, boss. The boss, are you?
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
For evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
Well, it's just a theory, but I think he's back. That case last week has all his signature moves. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
I'm gonna go for the first one.
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah.
Really?
This turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
So I tell my theory to Campbell. I don't know about that. I might want to check out the other boss first.
I went down to the Dutch.
Oh, my apologies. Oh God.
Boss. It was his home from home.
I did not have time to mute myself before this one. Oh. It was instant. Or rather, the disabling of all my motor functions was instant. Yeah, I had the time, but I did not have the capability to will my arm to do what I wanted to. Must be ventral possession.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
I'm gonna step into this one.
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. It's about a girl.
Isn't it always? The young stay young, the old grow old, and somehow it always comes down to the heart.
She was here, so I'm told. Last night?
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
You can sing a song to keep us entertained as we're over there. I don't know why I like to refrain from fast traveling in games. At least as much as I can and find reasonable. It's not always the case. He wasn't far. She wasn't far.
I know you're busy, but not too busy for me, I hope?
I'm glad you're here. I can aid you with your pain.
Oh god, I can't feed.
But I need to be elsewhere.
Now, go out there and heal the city, Detective.
Why can I never feed on them?
Not the best. I thought about it. I didn't see the need. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
Hole in the wall, eh? Guess we can go there and come back to feed here after.
The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. I read somewhere that darts used to be weapons of war. Seemed the patrons here were on the losing side. I wouldn't want to have to clean this place.
Oh. Really? With him? We get to fight with him eventually.
Bloop, 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 plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after. I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears.
And I like this game.
Someone had a good night. Unless they were playing.
I mean, the OST so far hasn't been very impressive. And games don't need a good OST to be fun, but it does raise the bar significantly.
The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably is old. A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
Big party, huh? Anyone seem out of place? Worry you at all?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets. You see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right in.
Really?
behind, Detective.
Really?
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
Beer was
Man. Nope.
That's a fact.
I just realized I'm enjoying this. And the thought hit me, what if the Fabian sections were as well written as that other noir game? Nobody Wants to Die. Because that's another thing where you play a kind of noir detective game. The writing in that game is stellar. I think they have something so special with this game. And it flopped apparently, at least critically and with a public reception, it's flopped. What a shame. What a shame. Gameplay is great. Just some issues with the writing and a myriad of technical issues. Just slightly better written and didn't have all these technical garbage to it. You could have an old-timer here easily. Anyway, I'm enjoying this bit, so. Alchemy of Beer, Sweat and Tears. There we go.
Alchemy of Beer, Sweat and Tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Fresh concrete, eh?
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. But which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Really? Really? That joke. That joke. To that joke. I don't know if even Dad would be proud. Dad might disinherit you for that one. I don't know. Depends which dad, I guess. It's pretty bad. Okay, now I can probably feed. Can only feed after you use a power.
Hey there, Carla. Life treats you well, I hope?
Detective, your hurt is so deep, yet...
Yeah.
I am thirsty. That I won't deny.
You need not ask. I will always make you better.
Now that has pepped me right up. This city needs your caring, Carla. Stay the course.
Come to me if you're hurt. I'll make it all better.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself. Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure. Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow her.
I just go there immediately.
Western record. Verona said she'd been to the glacier.
I think I'll.
Tell her how I really.
Okay, I'm assuming the final answer to the case is not here. I'll go there. Let me make a save. Just in case.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
Checking something about save timings. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Oh, wait.
The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access to a shower.
Yeah. Photo of Verona.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
Dad was right. It's hard to be a gigolo.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
A significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope. Just to the left there's a little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Oh, come on.
Leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David?
David.
She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
just running out of charge.
What's up?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
Yeah, that won't be necessary. That's someone we know. Don't look like it. Western Raw Construction. That's the same place we were in before, isn't it? If not, it looks like a right clone site of it. Getting steel key to open up. What do I do first? I'm guessing we will have to go and meet Campbell no matter what. Anyway.
Just stand a moment and close your eyes. Let the clamor of the city wash over you.
Shelby, have you a moment before the rapture comes?
The world thrills as ecstasy reaches out for us both. Can you not feel it, Fabian?
We don't know how many moments we have left. Let us steal this one.
Bliss can never be denied.
That is just what I needed, Miss Shelby.
There we go. There we go.
Before the end.
And of course there is a Chivo.
Keep your
Or
eyes
feeding on all of them.
your dearest detective.
I wanted to do that last time, but I couldn't do it because it wouldn't let me interact with one of them. And I think I figured out is because
Come transfiguration.
you have to use powers.
Verona said she'd been to the glacier.
All is well.
Yes, she said that, so let's come take a look around here.
Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day. The spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show.
I have a feeling this guy doesn't have access to the school. Speak to Lou.
Best used to light fires, both literally and figuratively. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked.
Can I talk to this guy? Yes. Looks like I can.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
No, I'm guessing we can't go see Lou. Yeah, that makes sense. Is we already done here then? Oh.
The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. The Great and the Good of Old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. Verona remembered the Macomb.
The Macomb.
I was sure they would remember her.
Yeah, let's go there.
You have bills to pay? Kids to look after? Let it all go. Peace and serenity is just around the corner.
What are you doing, lady? You dealing crack? We're gonna be talking to this guy. Alright, something pretty horrible has happened. And I don't know what to do about it. I've lost an hour of footage VOD-wise. I did the classic forget to resume VOD. I'm gonna take a break and think about it. Alright, so having thought about it, I have found a way. I'm gonna salvage the footage straight from the stream VOD. I'm not gonna re-record it, which is my preferred method, but it's a fully narrative segment, so I don't want to do that. Yeah.